Good morning. So, it's been a while since I have been on the tube. Today is Wednesday. My waffles just got done. Hold on. I was saying, today is Wednesday at like 7:45 in the morning because once a week we get like a in-between shift. We get part first and part second for where I work. Anyway, that is for another video. But I have decided, first of all, I'm blonde. My roots are like so bad right now, but I'm blonde since the last time I was on here. But I have decided to make this channel a dedication to documenting my fitness journey because I need some type of accountability, and I don't know, I think it would be fun kind of to look back and take anyone who watches along. So that is my plans. I'm going to eat my breakfast, take my pre-workout. I will try to film some stuff in the gym. That's something that I'm not really comfortable with, is filming myself in the gym, which I'll do it on my phone so that way it's not as noticeable, but I'm gonna try to do that today. And then I'll have a little sit down and discuss like what my goals are, my current maybe likes and dislikes, and like what I plan to do like food wise. And yeah, I don't know, just gonna, that is Kitty Sue wanting attention. So on that note, I'm gonna eat. Then next time that I see you in the next clip, it's gonna be talking about like my goals and shit. So all right, peace. All right, pretty sure the previous clip says that I was drinking my coffee, or no, I got up for work and now it is four days later, and let's get into it. So I'm drinking my pre-workout. It is a caffeine-free pump with some creatine. I had my coffee this morning because it's the weekend, it's a Sunday. Sat in my bed with the window open and enjoyed a relaxing almost 2 hours of sipping my coffee, and it was glorious. Okay, so I believe I said that I was going to talk about just kind of like my fitness goals and stuff like that. I know when I originally started this channel, I was moving from Kentucky to South Carolina. No surprise, I no longer live in South Carolina. I live in Indiana, which is nothing but flat land in cornfields. But honestly, for my Kentucky heart, that feels like home way more than what South Carolina did. Loved my time at South Carolina, but I moved here for a job, and I've been here for 9 months, so it's been a very long time since I have been on here, as if anybody watches. But anyway, yeah, so I think what I want to do is just hold myself accountable and kind of document my fitness journey thus far, or this time around. And backstory, I was a very heavy kid. I was like 200 pounds at 13, and then I was homeschooled from high school up until college. And during that time, since I was home, I worked out outside, worked out at home, and lost like 50 pounds on my own in my teens. And I kept it off up until a couple years ago. Starting grad school, it was just stressful. I put all of my devotion and time into grad school so that way I could have a really good GPA, be able to get a job, get the experience that I needed to get in. So for about 2 years, I neglected my health. I rarely ever went to the gym. I was eating fast food pretty much every single day. And so I had gained 30 of the 50 pounds that I had lost back. And now, since I moved to Indiana, I started going to the gym consistently around October. It is now mid-March, kind of the end of March, so it's March 20th today, first day of spring, yay! So for the past, I don't know, however many months, 6 months, I've been pretty consistent with the gym, eating better, cooking at home a lot more, not really getting food out, and I've lost 10 pounds in those 6 months, which I am perfectly okay with, because 6 months losing 10 pounds, that's going to be more sustainable to, you know, keep off, rather than losing 10 pounds in like a month or something, and that would be way easier to gain back, because clearly, you know, would have starved myself or something. So now I just want to kind of talk about like my goals this time around. So before, when I started my fitness journey, obviously it was to lose weight, aesthetically look good, feel good, yeah. And of course, yeah, that's still, you know, within those goals, but I think now more than anything, I just want to feel really good. I want to be able to put on my clothes and feel confident in my clothes, not feel like, you know, I'm spilling out or anything. But overall, I want to have really good endurance. Like before, I've never been able to really like run long distance. I've always done sprints, and I would love to be able to run long distance. So that's kind of my focus, is just like my endurance and heart health this time around, because I mean, you know, I'm still gonna lift weights. Like, I'm not worried about gaining muscle or anything. I'm happy with the amount of muscle that I have. I just want to be able to cross train and be fit overall. So that is kind of my goal as of now. So in the past 9 months, right now I'm living in an apartment, and I signed a contract to build a house right before the first year of the new year of 2022. So that is in the works, and hopefully by, it's construction, so estimated date was June, July. As long as I moved in before October, I'll be happy. But you know, I would really like to be able to run around what will be my neighborhood and not feel like a fat ass doing it, basically. So that's kind of my goal. So I am 174 pounds right now. So I was consistently like 185 for the past like 2 years. So being 174, you know, I feel better. Clothes do fit better, but to go from one way of looking after losing weight to now, I don't know, I just don't feel like the same person when I look at myself in the mirror. And like I said, it's not all about, you know, aesthetics and everything, but I would just, when I look at myself in the mirror, when I look at myself in clothes, I would like to feel confident and be like, not ew, gross. So yeah. And then definitely food wise, I am not going to overly restrict myself like what I did before. Before I was like too restrictive. I, you know, was afraid to go out to eat. I would turn down hanging out with friends because there was going to be food there and I didn't want the temptation. yada yada yada. So I'm definitely going to be like, you know, if I have a craving, like I will have something, but it's not going to be overindulging to where like I binge eat. And I've actually done a pretty good job with that since October. I haven't really binge ate at all, which is great because I definitely have had a history of binge eating after all of these years. And yeah, so like, you know, if I want pizza, I'll get like naan bread and some pizza sauce and make it at home. Or if I want a burger, I'll make a homemade burger. And my fitness journey when I was like 14 and I'm 27 now, so I have an idea as far as like, you know, portion sizes and stuff like that. So as of now, I'm not tracking or counting anything, and I know that technically goes against like losing weight. You should track, you should count, you should make sure you're in a calorie deficit, but because of my past disordered eating, I just right now, like, I don't want to, because I don't want to fall back into that pattern. And, you know, just following hunger cues, not overeating. Like, I feel like if you are in tune with your body, you kind of know if you are overeating or at least overindulging in one sitting. Definitely not doing that. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of see how that goes. And you know, obviously if nothing's happening, then yeah, I will go back to counting calories and stuff like that. But as of now, it's just like I'm kind of like loosely keeping track in my head and just making sure that, you know, I'm getting exercise as far as the gym, like 5 days out of the week, but every day, you know, do some type of movement to stay active and not just, you know, like sitting around all the time, even if that means like, you know, on the weekends usually are like my rest days. Now today I'm gonna start a completely new split, but I feel like this video is all over the place. But you know, like I'll still like go for a walk around my apartment or whatever. And the type of job that I have, I average at least, like at the minimum, like a slow day would be 10,000 steps a day. So I mean, I'm getting in my daily step requirement of what is, you know, the minimum requirement in a general sense. So yeah, so I'm going to finish my pre-workout. Can't promise I will film anything in the gym because I'm not one of those people that can just freelance and film myself, whatever. I'll see if I can, if not, not. And when I get back, then I'm going to talk about my split, probably show what I look like as of now. And yeah, I don't really know where I'm gonna go with this, but figure to start. So I need a hobby, I need something to do. I don't really have, like, I have friends, but it's not, you know, like that close-knit friendship that I have back home with my friends that are hours away. So yeah, anyway, okay, I'll see you in a bit. All right, so I went to the gym, decided just to do 20 minutes on the Stairmaster and a little bit of abs because I've got a shit ton to do Sunday before the Monday of starting the new week of work. So, tried the scrunch butt leggings. They're not that bad. They're not terrible, but, so I'm using my cat's little window perch, but yeah, this is what I look like. So I would like to lose 10 to 15 pounds more and see, you know, how I feel, how my confidence goes up from there. Because before I gained the weight back, well, some of the weight back, I was like in between 150 and 155. That was my fluctuation, and I felt really good. And yeah, I've put on more muscle since then because I did a couple powerlifting meets a couple years ago, so that, you know, put on some muscle mass. So I know I won't probably be that same weight at that same size type of deal, you know. And that's okay. Like I just want to feel good. Come on, kitty. Oh. But yeah, I just want to feel good And that is that. So I guess that's like the first video that I'll make, and I will try to film whatever I do in the gym. I don't know if I like 100% have that I don't give a fuck vibes to do that, because I have gym anxiety again from not going for 2 years, gaining the weight and just not feeling confident enough. But I would like to document my journey, not only to see the physical changes, but to see the mental changes and see how much more confident I get like each time that I do an update or whatever. So that's all. And until next time, I will see you next time. Okay, bye-bye.